Hi, thank you for joining today's session on the Alpha content line, and I want to cover some features around article creation. Here we have a topic in Alpha content line, and what we're going to do now is just create an article. So now we have an article template, and these templates can be different for different users of the system, and you can see we have various attributes within the article template, such as a title, a lead-in, an author, and a body text template there. So some content is just going to be pushed into some of the fields, but what we want to really concentrate on now is the actual block editor that comes with ContentLine. So body text is going to be inserted here, just slip in an author, and as you can see this article template had a space for an image. So we can select images, and here I'm just going to select an image off my local disk and place it into the template. The metadata from the image will be picked up automatically, as well as the caption. So if I click on metadata, we have the option to edit the metadata, so we can improve the metadata for the image. So as you can see here, we've got a template where we can add a description, usage notes, catchwords, etc. into the metadata. Just going to modify the author there, and once we've finished modifying the metadata, we can then save that away. So what we can do now is add a content role for this particular image, and as you can see there, it could be potentially the top picture or the main picture for the particular channel. We have the caption that came from the metadata, and we can copy that, or we can modify the caption that we want as we see fit. Next, I want to just show you the manipulation of text. So here we have some body text, and as its name suggests, the block editor, we can place our cursor inside a block of text at any time, and then we can split that into two separate blocks. And what we can do now is we can move those blocks around. So you can shift where that particular piece of content appears within the article. We can also at any point we can insert a new piece of content, be that a picture or such as metadata and so forth. And what I'm going to do now is just select another picture for this article, simply as we did before, just drag and drop, and same as with the previous picture, we can manipulate the metadata and the caption as we see fit. Again, we can give this picture a content role, and content roles can be interpreted by different channels. For example, main picture in the digital channel may be at the top of the story, and main picture may be in the large picture box in a print story. Now that I have the content for the base article in my topic, what we can do is create variants for different channels. So here we see a list of the channels that are available in this particular setup, and they can be for print and digital and so forth. And when you select one of these, then a variant, a copy of that story will be created. By configuration, you can determine which elements of the block editor are copied over. For example, a block containing a video will be useless in print. We can also, for the channel, preview the content as it would appear in that channel, and control the export, so we could export immediately if we wished, or export later. So articles have metadata, and just as we saw with the picture, you can put a content role against an article. For example, this might be the lead story. We can have a status against the article or places, geographical locations, a status. They can have various stati that against an article, and statuses can cause actions to occur, for example locking this article in this instance, which would prevent editing by anyone else. By configuration you can add other fields to the metadata, such as a theme, or if it was premium, for example. Here we have the release dates criteria for the article, so we can set up a department. We can define departments or sub-departments, again configurable on the system, and then we can put publication dates from and to, with times obviously, so you could say it's now or today, and you can define these for the channel specific release dates. The next button we see is to add catchwords to the article, so we can just key in there the catchwords that we want associated with this article. On the left here we have access to the topic folder. If I click that, we see a little tick box for the topic folder. If I tick that, if there was other content in there I would see it. So what I'm going to do is just untick that. I'm going to add some pictures into the topic folder from my local hard disk. So these are just going to be added into the topic folder. And it may be as you're creating your article, you may be finding content that you think may be relevant in the topic. If I now tick the topic folder, we can see those images, and those images I can use in my article. On the left we also have access to the media library, and in the media library we can see images, videos and articles. Here I'm going to look for an image. We can filter them based on various attributes of the image. And you can see the images I've just uploaded are available in the media library, so available globally on the system. We can there's a search box for searching, and we can just drag and drop images we require into our article. I'm just going to save the article now. Just one final note on the editor. It's possible to customize the editor layout, and you can save that, and next time you open the editor it will be in your configuration. So I'm now just going to close the article and just return to the topic. Here we see the topic with the article we created, the export times, the 2 images that belong with the article, the 4 images that we've added into the media library, 2 in the article, 2 not. We see the catchwording. A lot of catchwording is picked up automatically, by the way, when you create the article. So thank you for watching this short video on ContentLine.